Alright, this is 1.5 Measuring and Constructing Angles Part 2. We're going to look at constructions. We're going to construct some congruent angles and also bisect a few angles. So here we go. So here's angle A. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a copy of angle A without measuring it and just using a compass and a straight edge. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I need to make a ray. Alright, and we can call this point angle D, or point D. Then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put my pivot on vertex A, and I want to kind of move my compass so that I'm not too close to this vertex, but it's still on my ray so that I have some intersection points right there. Okay, and we can go ahead and call those 2 points B and C. All right, we're going to use them in a minute. Make sure I didn't move my compass. All right, so the next thing I want to do now is I want to go to this point D that we just made, and I want to make another arc similar to what we just did there. So I just put it at D and made an arc. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to take my compass and I want to adjust it so that B and C line up perfectly with my pencil and the compass, the pivot point on the compass. And then I'm going to take this intersection, we'll call this point E, that new point E, and then I'm going to make a small arc here so that there's an intersection there. We'll call that point F. Then if I connect point D to point F and make a ray out of it, I have an angle that is the exact size as far as angle measure to this angle A. And so we can check that. I have this tracing paper, transparent paper, that I can copy angle A. And if I move it over here to this angle D, notice that they overlap and they fit so that I have two congruent angles. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this angle A and we're going to bisect it, which means we're going to cut it in half. Alright, so the first thing I got to do is I want to make an arc where my vertex, my pivot point is on A, and I want to make an arc that crosses both rays, like so, and we'll call those two, we'll call this point B, and we'll call this one point C. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to kind of go ahead and put your compass at point B, and you want to make an arc at B, and then without moving the space between the pivot and the pencil, so I need to check that and make sure I didn't move it just now. And I want to go do the same thing, but this time we're going to flip it and we're going to put the metal tip at C, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make another arc like so. Okay, like that. And then so this new point that just was made right here, we can call that point, I don't know, let's call it point D. All right, and then if I take a straight edge and I connect A to D, that splits the angle in half. Okay, and so now angle A, actually that would be angle CAD, is congruent to angle DAB. All right, and that concludes our constructions for angles. We'll see you in class.